Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. That's right, baby, it's back. Today's episode, we are going to be covering what's going on with this series, where's season 2, and we're going to be doing a world tour to get all of the new subs some old subs reacclimated with this world, because we have over 250 episodes invested into this world and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So with that being said, if you're ready for a world tour and all the updates about what's going on, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn on those notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so to get started, I am going to try to make this as simple as possible. So first and foremost, is this series continuing? Yes. Now, we are going to leave off from before we teleported into the new area. So we roughly have about 250 episodes invested into this part of the world. What happened with season 2? Season 2 was fun. I just didn't enjoy myself. So we're coming back to where we started. This save is before the teleport, and I'm in a copy of that world so we can do a tour today. Going forward, are we going to be sticking to the rules that we set to when we started this series out? No big farms, no mass farms, anything like that. We are not. We are going to be playing a different style of Minecraft. We have proved that we do not need those farms to get by, but Hermitcraft has given me so much inspiration for this world. I think we can do a really good amount of work here and have an even better world. So moving forward, we are going to be posting this alongside Hermitcraft. Now, for all of you who are new, when the last time we posted this series, we had about 366,000 subscribers. We're currently sitting at 466,000, so there's about 100,000 difference. And today we're going to do a tour to get everybody reacclimated with this world and what it's about. So let's go ahead and get started with the tour. Alright guys, so I am so excited to get into this tour and just see everything that we had built throughout the world. So everybody knows that when we started this world, this was the spot, man. So to come in here and to view all this, it's so nostalgic. We've got a lot of features in this place, like automatic anvil dropping, trash cans. If you go downstairs, storage that we have still not finished. There is so much storage down here and just junk. And so I think coming into this world, we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Not only do we want to update a lot of our contraptions, down here is a strip mine. We don't really need to go down there. We want to update our contraptions, but there's so much more that I want to add now. Back then I was out of ideas, but now it's like, whew, it's like a rush to the head, man. So this is our farm. This is by far one of my favorite spots in the world. Just the way that it came together, it looks outstandingly good to me. Farm storage, furnaces, and as we expanded upon this area, we built some more and more new things in here. We have a furnace room, lots and lots of stuff in here. I don't know if there's lots of coal. We have an automated chicken cooker over here, which I think I'm probably going to remove. We don't really eat chicken very often, so I don't think it's going to be completely necessary to keep that. But we do have automated storage for pretty much everything else. That's eggs. Pretty good there. So let's head out. I'm excited to do something with this area right here, because we've got all of the aquatic update stuff now. So all of that can go in there. We have a little well. And then as we expand out of the world, we have a couple different options. We can go this way, or we can go through the Nether, or we can go up through the tunnel. Now inside of here is a big map room that we're probably going to work on a lot. And then if you go up through the steps here, up top, this is a tree farm. I'm not sure if we're going to use the dome farm anymore or not. I like the way that it works. We just never really used it, man. Like, it kind of is sad that it got left there, but that's what happens. Sometimes things in your world fade out. So as you follow through, ooh, there's some lag right there. Anyways, as you follow through, you can see this is our little testing center. Got the little, concrete in there, a little black and white. Nothing ever hurt. I'm going to check video settings really fast. Something is not right. and I'll fix it later. But let's head back down because we have got so much more stuff to do in this world. Man, like, and now that I think about it, like the farms that I want to build in this world, oh, it's going to be so much fun. So one of the very first big projects that we did in this world was the Acacia Railway. This right here is a massive, massive two-way railway that we built to go to a few different places into the world. So as I go down this tunnel, eventually, as you can see, it's pretty big. This leads out to pretty much where we just were. You can go this way if you'd like. So this is our nature reserve. Now our nature reserve was redone 3 or 4 different times, but we have a lot of stuff in this world. And I really like the nature reserve. So we have a really cool sheep farm over here as well. If you follow through, come down. This is one of my favorite builds so far, I think, in this world. Although we're going to have to figure out the grass problem. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that just yet. We have automated storage for all the wool. So as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit done in this world. Now, if you follow the pathway back that we had just talked about over this way. So if you come up through here and go through there, there's a little waterfall area. This goes into our deep storage area. Deep storage stores all of our extra blocks. Everything's pretty well labeled. I don't remember using this so much. I know that we have a decent amount of ores in here. Nothing like on Hermitcraft. I didn't mine that much in this world. Once I got what I needed, I just started working. As you can see, we have a good amount of some things. Gold, diamond, emeralds. So, you know, with us putting more work into this world, I feel like those are going to fill up pretty fast because I have a newfound passion for Minecraft and like it's about to take over. So let's go ahead and talk about the nature reserve. So this train station actually sort of blocks it in. And so what happens is when we built this, we made a pathway first and then we built our features. Then we put the trees in. So you can walk through here and find just, you know, little coves and things like that as you go through here. Like, for example, we have a little waterfall area. Or if you want to go into the farm area, there's a little farm. Actually, I think we missed the little farm. I think it's right here somewhere. There was one right there. I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Anyways, we'll find it. It's not a big deal. So there's a lot of work to be done here too. Like it needs some trimming. I'm pretty good at terraforming, so I feel like that'll be a big help. So go through here, and you know, this is, this took a while, but we have a lot of little features in and through there. Now this leads to this base. This base was the first time that I had ever built something that wasn't like a square pretty much. And for me, this base is like the accoutrement graal or whatever that word is. I don't know what the accoutrement, there it is. I think that's what it's called. And you know, it's very, very good. It's got a lot of hidden features, right? So you go through the pathway there and this is like our ruin space. Now the vines are definitely taken over, but let's see if our redstone still works. Okay, redstone still works. So if you go down, you can discover so much in here. Like we've got horsing stuff. We've got like a carrot farm. There is a little storage section over here. We've got an armory where like we are geared to the tooth over here, man. We've got so much stuff. It's weird not seeing the Hermit texture pack. I might have to install that. I'm so used to playing with it now that these textures are weird to me. So, and there's so much more to this place, but I think I want to let you explore it yourself. So, if you come back out and go past the railway, and you follow the railway down all the way over here, we have a very special person in this quarry over here. Meet Bob. Bob, I'm pretty sure it's Bob, right? Bob? Sparky. Sorry, Sparky. I was close. Sparky is our charged creeper. We just randomly found him and we named him and ran away so he didn't blow us up. This also doubles as our sand quarry. So this thing is actually kind of its own biome. It's split up between rivers, so it comes all the way over there and back around. And we use this quite often to get glass. Now, another thing that we had been working on, and is still a huge work in progress, is the pathway to the potion area. So you see that I've got these pathway blocks here. Let's go ahead and go back over to the beginning. Okay. So if you go all the way down through here, this leads back to the bridge. So this is the bridge that crosses it. And then if you go through here, now in here, we've got a Hall of Fame for patrons. But apparently, did I block this off? Apparently the heads aren't here anymore. I used to have heads in the game. Are they in here? There they are. Eagle Fam, Joe Cool, and the OG Queen. So this is going to be completely revamped. That's going to be our patron Hall of Fame. Because we've got about 50 patrons, and they are just the most coolest people on the planet for helping me out. So if you follow the pathway, which has still got a lot of work to be done, you can come over here. This is our potion area. All right. And these are set up to run a very specific way. If you hit this button, it should release all of the potions that are in there. For example, not sure why there's mundane potions in there, but okay. If I hit that button, I don't know what that did. Maybe it's the other side that releases the potions. Nether Wart farm control. Hopper lock for pistons. So yeah, this is going to have to be fixed because I don't think it works anymore. So yeah, you know, like I was telling you, man, we've got a lot to do. So anyways, if you follow the train station and you come over here, this was a dock. This dock has been the bane of my existence though. I can never get this thing the way I want it to. This is supposed to be a super smelter, but it doesn't really work the way that I want it to. So we're apparently going to have to refix that. And then, so if we kind of backtrack a little bit, we can sort of head over to the Nether now. Oh, you know what? There's still one more thing I got to show you actually. So going back to our main area, we have a desert pretty close to our base over here. So if you follow the pathway out of here, you can go this way. We don't really have a setup path yet, but this is like our Egyptian sort of temple. And if you come down, go here. I think we left off by making this thing a cactus farm, if I remember correctly. Oh no, this is our mine now. That's right. So we have a mine here, and to get into the mine, you go down. But right here is like, you see all the little pathways. So I'm probably going to fix that too, because that seems a little weird now that I think about it. And we also have a pretty big area set up for farms. So if you come over this way, and as you're going to notice that our world is pretty big. This is the biggest farm I've probably ever built. We have sugarcane, melon, and then different types of trees growing. We have storage up there for it. This used to be a spawner converter for villagers, but that's not in the game anymore. So I think it's time that we probably go to the Nether now. So one of my favorite things in this world that it took us probably 10 tries to get it right was the Nether Tunnel. The Nether Tunnel has, again, the bane of my existence. The Nether has been so bad to us in this world. Oh, we should probably show the villagers too as well. So this is our villager breeder. If you come up top here, and I have it blocked off right now so villagers can't breed anymore. But if you come up here, we have villagers that they're still in there. Okay, perfect. They're in there so I can breed them together. But we do have our very own Mending Villager. I'm just got to find him. I think he's on the other side. Right here, maybe. I thought I might have had them labeled, but I do have Mending. So 16 emeralds for Mending. And I've got like a separator underneath of that. So before we go into the Nether, you're going to see this platform here. This is our roller coaster that kind of tours around the world. So now, let's go down. Here we go. So now if we go into the Nether, this leads into like a whole nother part of the world. Okay, so now we are in our Nether Tunnel. I'm sorry, I had to get a drink of water. This Nether Tunnel has been redesigned like 15 times. Literally 15 times. But this is what it ended up being. And I think I'm going to change this part over to this. It took us a while to get to this design. To where we have like rough netherrack behind the design where we have like lava flowing. This is one of my favorite designs in the world now, though. It took so long to get here. All right, so now if you come down, another one of my favorite designs, though, is the nether, or not the nether room, but the end portal room. So this is the end portal room, which takes us to the end where we have a, I don't know if we have an ender farm or not, I don't remember. We'll have to check that out. Anyway, it's not the point. So, oh yeah, we do have an ender farm. So you know what? Let's go ahead and check that out while we're here, I think. I'll take care of that. So, yeah, I remember now. So this is our end where we have fought the dragon multiple times. And then we have an ender at the end here. Works pretty well, actually, for XP. But I do think I want to build a gold farm. Those gold farms are awesome, man. After using the one in Hermitcraft for so long, I've been spoiled. So I don't know if it's on normal. So yeah, as you can see, the Endermen are falling down, and they should just be 1 or 2 hits most of the time. So not only that, but we have storage over here for enchanting. We have apparently a godly amount of ender pearls after standing there for 4.5 seconds. We should have some other enchants in here too. Yeah. So. And then there's a clock that runs downstairs that shoots all of the ender pearls out. So once we get out of the water, I'll show you that real fast. Okay. So down here, which was very, very hard to get to, by the way, this is the machine that shoots all the ender pearls out into the world. This, you know what? We could probably even fix that to be better now. We know of a much more compact hopper clock that could work for that. So as you can see, there is a lot to be done here. So let's go back to the portal. I love how the pillars go through the ground down there. That's funny. All right, back through our end portal here. Okay, so, oh, that actually kind of worked out perfect. So if you keep going down the tunnel to that ender, or past the room, I'll show you. It takes us to this spot right here. If you go this way, that takes you to where the ender pearl or the ender room is. Just show you that real quickly so you kind of have an idea of where you're going. But if you keep going that way, it'll take you there. So basically this is just an extension. And that room leads to probably one of my best builds in this world. The world that we started, man. I can't believe it's been so long. This is our mob spawner, and this thing is an absolute beast. We have a lot of items, as you can see. So the way that this is supposed to work, and I'm not sure if it's still gonna work, it's supposed to run on a 30-second cycle. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that, man. This thing is a monster, guys. It's so good. I don't know why it's so good, but it just kind of does its own thing. So you saw the mobs fall down. So the clock is going to let the mobs build up again. And then in about 15 to 20 seconds, you're going to see more mobs just come piling out because it just does that over and over and over again. So that's how I get all of my rockets for this world, because the spawner is so good. There's just so many items that come from this thing. And I'm not even sure how it's that good, because it's just a couple platforms in there with water clocks. But as you can see, if I AFK here, this thing is insane. So it's 3 levels tall, and it's got some pretty intricate redstone for the clock. It's a little bit outdated, you know, the hopper clock there. But if you were to look inside of it, let's go inside. This is pretty much how it works. The mobs spawn in, the water pushes them, and they just get pushed out just like that. And it's just so effective. So that is like probably my proudest build of this world. So another thing that I want to show you, let's go down. And if you come over to the fortress that we found here, which is just this pathway right here. All right, down we go. This, I gotta remember how to get through this pathway. This is like a little bit of a maze in here. All right, this way. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is it. This is our wither farm. And this thing really does need a little bit of work still. Hey, I was here. But basically, this is split up into like, this was like 3 pads and a fortress, as you can see. And then we just slabbed everything. So we get pretty good rates in here a lot of the times, but I think I want to make it either multiple levels tall or maybe just put a new design in altogether. So that's one of those things that was really on and off about this world. So let's get out of here and go back this way. All right, so I'm trying to think about what I want to show you guys next. So we have the, let's see, we missed a slime farm in the ruins base. There's a double mob spawner. I gotta remember how to get to the double mob spawner. Oh, I remember how. Okay, so let's go back over here because we've also got an area where we branched out pretty far. I think we ended up going about 5,000 to 6,000 different like kind of blocks away. So I'll show you that real fast. But first I want to show you the double spawner. And now that I think about it, like that was the only spawner we probably built in this world. I want to make a skeleton one. I want to make spider ones. I want to make all of them now. Back in the day when we were playing this world, we had pretty sworn rules where like we didn't really make a lot of farms. So it's a lot different now for us. So let's go down here. Get out of here. There we go. So over here and here is the entrance to this farm. If we go drop down, there we go. And this is our double spawner. So if you flick the lights, you can see that there's a spawner there and a spawner there. Flicking that will let the mobs come over to here. From there, we have a crusher set up and a mob shut off. So this is just a piston that blocks it. And then there's some redstone in here that allows the crusher to run for about 23 seconds or something like that. And this was before water was able to move the way that it is. So I don't even think that this thing will work anymore because we need to put in proper water channels. So now that we're done here, let's go to the Nether again, because now I need to show you guys some cool stuff in a little bit of a world further away from here. So back to the Nether we go. See this? I love this world, man. It's so good. I can't wait to play in it again. I don't know. There's just so much I want to tackle. I'm going to have to pace myself. I really am. All right. So if you go straight, come over this way. There's a pathway. Where does this go? We're going to have to figure that out. Let's figure that out. Oh, over to the farm, I see. All right. So this thing goes pretty far down. I forget how many blocks we went. I think we might have went 1,000 blocks, which would have put us about 8,000 blocks away. But this leads to a new area that we have been working on. I never really got a feel for the new area though. As you know, playing Minecraft, sometimes being in a certain area helps you build a little bit better. For some reason, this area, like some parts of it came really easily and then some were just like really, really tough. So after we go down here, I think we're getting pretty close. Okay, all the way down this way. Whew, it's far. Oh my God. We're flying in creative mode and we're not even there yet. There we go. So this leads to there. Just checking what we had. So this is like our newest area that we had been working on. And it just, I mean, it turned out to be pretty good. We had like a little storage area right there, farms. If I'm not mistaken, this farm is automatic. Where's the button for it though? Oh yeah, it's definitely automatic. I have no idea how to harvest it though. I don't remember. Okay, over here was our mine. And this has a shulker box unloading station. So these unload into here, but I think it would probably go down to here first, maybe. Maybe not. Okay. And then there's like a bit of a train station. We've got a mob farm set up in here for all the little mobbies. And then if you come over here and go down, this was something that we never finished. This was like our first kind of real mob grinder for this part of the area. All of my mob grinders don't work anymore because all of them use water elevators, and water elevators are not a thing anymore. I mean, I could easily fix them, of course, but... So this was the grinder, and this is a light switch for the grinder, but the mobs just fall in, and they land right here, and then we have a lot of storage here. Lots and lots of stuff. So I'm going to meet you guys back over at the mainland. All right, guys. So I think that's probably going to do it for the world tour. Doing it in creative mode goes so much faster. But starting next episode, which will be out in a couple of days, we will be back in survival on a non-copy world, and we will be playing full on. So if you have any suggestions on maybe what we should do for the first episode, feel free to leave a comment. If you guys want to check me out on Twitter, make sure you hit me up at iJevin. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great day. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.